Welcome back. Wonderful to be with you again. And today's topic is kind of picking up the whatever it is you pick up, mantle. I don't know, building on what we were talking about yesterday. Yesterday, my invitation to you was to schedule a date for some time in the next couple of weeks and to start to connect to remembering what it is that you love. It will make a really good date for yourself. And I mention that because we're going to build on that just a little today by introducing the idea of play. Play is really critical for us, a critical skill, tool, if you like, to introduce into our toolkits if we are people who are habitually hard on ourselves. You kind of get it without me saying anything else. If you're really, really, really good at being hard on yourself, play doesn't live there. And yet play is an incredible resource for us. In fact, there's a wonderful neuroscientist called Bo Lotto who says that play is evolution's solution to uncertainty. You know, as humans, we have an inbuilt safety bias. We do not want to die. It's hardwired in our brains. So systemically, we are designed to not take risks or to take appropriate risks in order that we can kind of live, essentially. And yet there are times from an evolutionary perspective when we kind of need to push the boundaries, we need to go beyond what was known. And so the way that we do that, the way that we tolerate ambiguity and uncertainty, going beyond the known into the unknown, is play. And Bo Lotto defines play as activities that are reward in and of themselves. Why does all of this matter? Do you remember when we spoke about yet? You know, when we used yet as a way to encourage our brains to move beyond this fixed, what's not good enough, how I'm not sufficiently showing up and what I haven't got, this really fixed place of judgment. And yet, there was something in that yet that opened up. And yet supports us in taking a wider view, a kind of a coherent look around. There's a real creativity in that mindset. We're not there yet. What could we do? What could we try? And creativity also sits on that cusp between what's known and what's not known, what's not here yet. So play supports us in living creatively in our lives. It supports us to be in the story of our lives, the narratives, the ever-changing, moving, fluid, full of potential narratives that are our lives. And again, if we take a pause there and think what it's like when we're in this thinking hard on ourselves, that hard on ourselves place is the opposite of that. There's no potential. We're rubbish. We're pointless. We're crap. We've messed it up again. Look at how we don't get anything right. So we can see that play can move us away from that. Just take us by the hand and say, come over here. So we're building on what for us is something that is satisfying and rewarding, in and of itself. Not because it makes us better at our career, not because it makes us a better person, not because it's a self-development hack. Something that is just innately nourishing in and of itself. It might be take a second to do some weird dancing because moving feels lovely. It might be singing in the car at the top of your voice. I mean, you could try it on the underground, but, people might stare. So that's your challenge for today. And I'm going to encourage you to find 3 moments in the day where maybe things are feeling a bit tight, a bit closed in, a bit harried. If you feel like that, I'm going to invite you to think, okay, what's playful for me here in this moment? What can I find? It might be that you go to the toilets and you blow a raspberry at yourself. It might be the 2-finger smile. It's really hard not to laugh at such a playful and stupid thing. So see if you can find 3 moments in the day where you're going to consciously encourage yourself to connect to something playful, something daft, something light, and just enjoy that experience. See how it is for you. So for me, signing off. See you tomorrow.